Do you love and use stories? They have stories on Facebook. They have stories on Instagram. They have stories even on YouTube. They have like these little stories, basically these little videos that we see at the top of our news feed. These little tiles that we get to go through. I've been noticing a huge shift in reach. Right, so I'm broadcasting this video to you live on my personal Facebook page, in our community Live Masters, and actually on my hashtag Live Masters YouTube channel. And when I first started doing videos back at the end of 2016, beginning of 2017, stories didn't exist. So in this video, what we're going to talk about is how we need to evolve into taking our message, that we've always done on video, and still repurpose or create original content for your stories. Welcome to Chavez Live 360, brought to you by Live Masters, where we feel alive by going live, and your journey to video mastery begins here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mike Chavez, and I've been on a live video journey since January 31st, 2017. I've gone live every day with the video, with the intent for us to get to know each other. And I want to teach you a couple things that I've learned, and maybe give you a few things that you can take away in this video to apply to help build authentic connections with people online. That's what I specialize in. I really love meeting new people. I think it's the spice of life. So that being said, I'm in Las Vegas here. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and let me know if you're into these stories. Now, I got to tell you, I've just been doing a lot more stories every day. I make sure that I post a story with a video that I actually take from my phone. Nothing repurposed, an original video. And what I'm noticing is that Facebook is actually rewarding me because I'm creating original content and I'm putting it on stories. Now, again, like I said, when I first started doing these videos in the beginning of 2017, I would go live and I would get 500 to 1,000 views. And it's quality over quantity when it comes to the views and whatnot. But still, now on this video, these videos that I do daily, still maybe 20, 30 views. It's very interesting how it works, but I'm still going to go live every day because I'm going to come with a message, and I'm going to keep these recordings, and I'm going to teach people. So listen, the Facebook stories are really where it's at. Instagram stories, you can share them. You can cross share them into the different platforms. I don't know if you knew that. It's really cool. But I'm gonna share my screen here in a second and just show you how some of the engagement that I've been getting recently on my stories, and then I'm going to show you a little tip at the end. Now, and when it comes to finding your old Facebook stories that you might have, where you can find them on your profile, because if you're not aware, when you post a story, it only stays up for 24 hours and then it disappears. Well, where does it go when it disappears? Well, I'm going to show you that towards the end of the video, so hang around because you do not want to miss that tip. So let me grab my screen for you. If you want to invite your friends to come and check out this broadcast, I'm going to show you a really unique insight to the way that I think, with how I like to talk about on my social media. I'm going to think this might be very valuable, and your friends deserve to know about it. So let me grab my screen, and I will start to share exactly what I'm talking about here. And again, like I always say in my videos, I always start out when I'm making a share of anything. I start out on my home screen from my Facebook page, because that's where it's easiest to go find everything to start from. And so here we go. First place you're going to want to go is you click on the profile, and you can see the current stories that I have right now on my page. I can turn them on. I ride my bike to the gym every day. This is me, right? I can pause it right here as I'm watching it, so I can pause it and talk to you folks. So I rode my bike to the gym. I ride my bike to the gym, and I thought, there's this little flat part. Actually, I could coast, and it's really easy for me to ride. So I just grabbed my phone while I was riding my bike, and I took this little video talking on the way to the gym. And so there was 57 viewers. And here's the thing that I think is really super cool about the stories is, when you're watching this video now, you can leave comments in the comment box. So whoever watches this on the replay, or whoever's watching this live right now, they can see your comments, right? Now, everybody that gave me love hearts on this Facebook story, or they replied in Messenger, or they sent me messages, right? Nobody else can see that. That's an intimate conversation that goes right into my inbox. That's why these stories are so powerful. And not only that, you can see who saw your stories, and you can see I got the love hearts from these people here, and then I scroll down, and then I can see who didn't engage, but they saw my content, right? Which is pretty interesting, right? And so as the story goes, I'm riding my bike. That's just literally story. I go to the gym. And then I did a poll the other day. If you're a morning person, I'll show you where this video is. It's gone because I did it yesterday. This is from 24 hours ago, but I shared the poll, and I'll show you how I did that. And then I continue my story throughout the day. So here in my story, I'm talking about how to eat unprocessed foods, and I give an example of what I'm eating for lunch, and I give a description of why I'm eting it, what it is, so on and so forth, and then just a little bit more information about eating natural, eating healthy, because that's what I'm all about. And so I just kind of tell a story. And then here is an interesting part. I talk about an amazing dessert that I made, which is really, really good. Again, so you can see all the people that have seen your stuff, which is really, really cool. And then I'm going to show you real quick before I stop sharing my screen, this little secret place you might not know about. Where do all your old stories go? After 24 hours, they disappear. I mentioned, where do they go? This is where they go. They go right here to where it says more. You click on more, you go to story archive, and here they go. They all pop up. Okay, so here's your story archive, and these are all your old stories. And why is this valuable? Why is this important? Because again, they're gone. And if you want to see, for some reason, somebody that saw one of your old stories, all you have to do is click on the story, and then it brings it up, and you can see the people that engaged on it from the archives, which is really cool. It's really powerful. And I'm going to stop the screen share. I'm going to come back and see who's here. And why is that even important? Why is that even important? So I'm back here in the broadcast with you. Why is all that even important? Well, because you can create this content and you can keep track of who's seeing your content, who's engaging on your content. And I think it helps. Well, it's helped me build better content. It's helped me create better content for people to consume. I kind of know what people want to see, what they like to see from me now. And it's not necessarily that. I just kind of share my life and what I'm doing. And they call it a story, right? So you just kind of go throughout your day and show what you're up to. And I'll tell you this. I think it's uncomfortable for a lot of people to pick up their phone and do just a video. Now, I showed that one video about being a morning person. It was a Facebook story. I was like half asleep. I was starting to wake up drinking this amazing coffee that I just started drinking. And I decided to do video. I decided to ask people if they're a morning person. I did a poll. 26 people voted in that poll. 16 people said they were morning people. 10 people said they weren't. So if you want to connect with people, create that kind of content that will engage them, and then you can have conversations about how long have you been a morning person? Well, I've been both, actually. I've been a morning person, and I've been a person that likes to sleep in. And it's interesting. So to see that, polls are amazing, and it's a great way to get to know people. Facebook stories are cool. And again, it's totally shifting. If you want to reach more, if you want to reach people, right? Stories are where it's at. They really are. The live videos I don't think they're going to go anywhere for a long time. I mean, we're still going to have these platforms, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. I mean, right? But that being said, the way that I'm seeing things happen right now, I'm being very much rewarded for creating original videos. And I'm getting like, oh my goodness, like 200 viewers. I'm getting more views on my Facebook story on one like 30-second video on my Facebook story, like almost 300 views sometimes. And I'm lucky if I get 30 on a video. But I'm not going to stop doing these videos because this is still my way of getting in my riffs, my practice, my cuts, my at bats, my free throws. I'm taking shots every day when I show up and I do a video somehow, some way. Come up with something to teach, come up with something to inspire, come up with something to help and serve people, because that's what I really love to do. I'm passionate about learning, and that's where I like to continue the conversation with you after this video. If you're open to learn more about a community we started a few years ago called Live Masters, where we have incredible video resources that give people an opportunity to step out of their comfort zone, into their confidence, get on video. And, here's the thing. Another thing is, like, I get a lot more engagement in my group because that's my tribe. So you got to find your tribe, and video is really where it's at. Even if you could do them in stories. And it's interesting if you think about this for a second. The topic was stories, and I'm talking about videos because that's what I've been doing, and that's what I really help people do, because it's really the best personal development tool I've ever experienced, I've ever used, and I've seen what it's done for other people that I've helped, right? And that's why I'm so inspired to do this. And when you do these stories, they're really short. So it might even be easier for you, if you have stage fright, to come in to Live Masters, our community, see some of the topics that I have in there. They're called the question of the day. I call them video resources. They're gold. They're like questions that make you think. The quality of your life is truly determined by the quality of honest, brutal questions that you ask yourself. And when you're confronted with these questions, it doesn't matter if you agree with the question. It doesn't matter if you agree with my answer, because I answer the questions on all the videos that I do in there. It makes you think. And when you start thinking, if you just start to think, you'll never think the same way again, right? When you start thinking, and nothing changes until nothing changes. And that's why I love showing up every day with something to talk about that would inspire people somehow, some way. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more information about Live Masters, put a question mark in the comments for me and let me know. If you already know what it's about, put a hashtag Live Masters for me, okay? I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Thank you for tuning into this video, and thank you for watching my Facebook stories. And again, if you want help with them, reach out to me and let me know. I'd like to, if we haven't talked, if we haven't met, if anybody knows who I am, I love to talk to people and get to know people. Let's make that happen. Be safe, be healthy. Good night, everybody. We'll